Hey guys, this is Heretic and it's Tuesday, June 27th, 2023. And in this video, I'm going to show the last 4 Elite Wars between TLS and EOL in order from the oldest to the one that happened most recently. There is one coming up this Friday, and then there's one after that already on the books. So on this first one, you can see that TLS in red, and they're going to be in red throughout these videos. They come out really strong and are really the aggressor from the very beginning, and they're pushing both lines with a healthy, amount of troops through the middle as well. And what you'll see in these, especially when TLS wins, well, either side wins, usually it's the group that is more aggressive at the very beginning, at least in these videos and these events. And you can see them already pushing. They already have EOL on the defensive now. And once your back's against the wall here, it's a little bit tough to keep it up. You'd like to have a counter. If you can win these battles, you can counter back and then push hard. So you can see that TLS took the northern flank here, and now they're coming strong towards the middle as well. They take the bottom route through the middle, and the top is still pushing hard, hitting pretty hard. EOL right now is setting up their blocks. It's on the top flank, so they're trying to stagger in their blocks to just keep everybody occupied. But it failed right there. It failed, and it let some of the TLS get in. And so this puts a block on the stronghold. Alright, and TLS is still pushing that northern flank as well. Now they have the bottom. They've taken the bottom flank. Stronghold still. And now they're just pushing hard towards the stronghold. And they're going to take it. And they took it there. Here's the second event. And so in this one, you can see that in this one, EOL is the aggressor, and they're pushing really hard. It's not an easy win. No one to this point had beaten TLS in over a year and a half. So to even be in the position that they're in is pretty significant. So you can see that immediately EOL is speeding towards the middle, and they beat TLS towards the middle. And this kind of opens things up a little bit. So there is a main battle going on in the middle here. Lots of troops involved. TLS has gone through to the bottom flank with a few troops. They've actually even hit the stronghold with one, but it's not enough to win the battle. EOL, on the other hand, has actually pushed up that top flank with a significant amount of troops. And they're still blocking TLS's advance on the bottom flank. So there, TLS has lost on the top flanks, and EOL's actually hitting their stronghold. And you can see that major push here of a lot of accounts getting in, a lot of castles getting into the stronghold of TLS. So once you're in this position, it's kind of hard to get out of it. You have to have a clean win at this point to be able to heal up and get troops out before the next castles hit you. So you can see, they won that battle. TLS won that battle, and EOL has come in with more troops now. And so the goal here is to kind of stagger in people, so that whenever a stronghold battle is lost, another one begins immediately, so it doesn't give time for anyone to heal in that stronghold. So there you go, you have a straggler coming and hitting it, just keeping people occupied while everybody else pushes back from the EOL side over to TLS again. So you can see him just continuously rolling into the stronghold, just keeping it busy, making it more difficult for people to heal. Just keeping everyone occupied. So that's just a struggle. You just have to do it again and again and again. Of these battles, this is the only one where a big push was made on the TLS castle. TLS is so good about getting out of the gate really quickly and pushing to the other side to put everybody else in this position, but in this one case at least, EOL was able to follow that same pattern. So here there was a little bit of break. TLS was able to push EOL off of their main stronghold. And now EOL is regrouping and heading back in. And you'll see this pattern repeated several times during this video, where EOL will push all the way to the TLS stronghold, have the momentum, lose a battle, and have to push back through. Right now, TLS is making a run, definitely making a good run here. Their stronghold's still being hit, but not by a lot of troops, so they're not as worried right now. Alright, so EOL again is making another push at their castle, at the TLS castle. Doing this also makes it a lot easier to recover and to keep your opponent from recovering anywhere else on the map as well. Because again, if your main castle is under attack, you're not going to be able to heal and add your troops in. You're going to be stuck in kind of no man's land at that point. So it puts a lot of pressure on your group, and you have to be able to win and push back the other team that's attacking you off of your castle. And while they do it a few times here, you'll see EOL just continuously hit them. So as long as there's a battle going on in the main castle, no one's able to heal, and there you go. In the end, it was just a little bit too much. So that was the first loss that TLS had taken in more than a year and a half. So this is the follow-up right after that, 2 days later. And you'll see how does TLS respond when they've taken their first loss in that long. Well, you can see it looks like they probably have everybody participating in this event, and they're coming out again. You can see they take that middle really quickly, way before EOL is able to get there. And once they do that with a large number of troops, they're putting EOL immediately on the defensive here. Alright, so they've taken that bottom flank, so they're already pushing that bottom flank almost down to EOL's main castle. That top flank is under pressure right now as well. They did push that top flank. They're definitely the aggressor in this battle. So here they go, they're pushing. EOL was able to win one there and push them back a little bit. And here they come. Here comes TLS with their main group right up the middle. And they're speeding through. And they won, you know, and now they're going to be able to hit the stronghold to get out in time. EOL has their blockers going. It's really important that you don't let up even 1 second. So you can't let a battle end. But it's not really going to matter because look at that bottom. That bottom flank lost and TLS was able to get through. So now this EOL is under the same pressure that TLS was the last time. TLS has all of their troops basically there. The block failed and they're able to get through that block and they're going to win here. So now they've completely got EOL in a hole, yeah, and they win that one. And so let's go to the next one. So this is the most recent one, and this is one I was actually in on the EOL side. So again, you can see TLS come in super fast. So they're speeding through, and they're able to take up a lot of ground here. So they've got that middle already, and they're pushing beyond the middle now. So they're already on the EOL side. And they've got a lot of people. I mean, there are a lot of castles there and a lot of speeding castles as well. It's super nice when you have that. Here they go down up the northern flank and the southern, while the middle looks like it's just holding for now. TLS took that one. So EOL is sending a lot to the middle to win that battle, but their northern flank is now exposed all the way down almost to the castle, to the main castle. So now it's really, again, it's really important if you're able to keep your blocks going and you don't let a battle end, you just have it just go, 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 go. You're able to tie them up, but your blocks really have to be spot on. You either have to have really good blocks or you have to just win the battle. And you can see in the middle now, TLS was able to make it through. And now you have, look at that huge force of the northern flank hitting the EOL castle. It's a rough spot to be in. And they did it quick. You can see them when they've won, every single time they've rushed through. It's not been a slow battle at all. So here you go. There's pretty much their whole group is hitting the castle now, the main castle. So this was a very, very quick event. And there you have it. Congratulations to TLS and what you've done so far. Look forward to more events like this. Take care.